us fighting the aliens, about Christ and what he has done, about belonging to God, about being God's soldier, about seeing my life, my whole life, from the time I said yes to Christ to the time I die, is something that don't belong to me anymore. Of the great love I have for the brothers that I fight with, God, I'd do anything for them boys. You know, to be the kind of man that I can be dependent on when I need him. And I mean a real man. I'm not talking about somebody sloppy in body and mind, some fool who don't care about himself, don't care about nobody. Just living for himself, living for his own fame. I'm talking about when a man gets serious with himself. I'm talking about when you get serious about yourself. I'm saying that you change when that happens. Nobody can do that for you. With all due respect, if nobody came here, I got something to say. And I made my little book and I wept over these notes, and I could care less if you read them. I want you to read them. I think it would be good for you to read them. As a matter of fact, there's brilliance and truth and accuracy in that manual you got. Come on now. I'm serious, y'all. But LA and San Diego and Fresno and all the places where we're from, nobody expects us to be the ones to go in there and rescue the people. We're the ones that God has called to do this. So it always amazes me to see a man who gets serious with himself. It's a sweet thing. It's a rare thing. It's a powerful thing. I remember when my brother, who only lived 12 days in the Lord, when he got serious, he hated white people with a passion. He hated white people with a passion. But Christ came and set him free. He was hugging white people. Christ changed him. And for 12 short days, this brother was a soldier for Christ. I salute him. One day I'll see him again. Guys, I salute you. This is your time. I was thinking back there looking at these guys, young guys, many on this film who will die, young boys, too young to die. There comes a time when a man is seen for his family in his neighborhood, in his city. Nobody's expecting city boys to do anything. I think they're wrong. I think we're the ones to go in there and take back our neighborhoods. And that's what this thing is about. So have fun. Shoot somebody in the head with a paintball. Slap somebody out tomorrow. Eat like a hog. But when we come down from this mountain, we should be the sort of men that God can use. Not all of us. It's an amazing thing when men become a squad. Retreat hell is the 25's motto. They ain't retreating for nothing. That's what they mean. They ain't cussing. They said retreat hell. We ain't going. We gonna go through. I prayed, and many of us have prayed, that this weekend would see a new squad of men from the city. You might be the brother from your squad. Guys, I tell you the truth. When God wants to do something great, he raises up a man, and he prepares that man in a certain way. Now, I'm just saying, I don't care how old you are. Moses was 80 years old when he saw the burning bush in Midian. Abraham was 75 years old when God called him out of Ur. I don't care if you're a young boy like David or an old man like Moses. When you're ready to do business with God, God can prepare you. You can become a soldier. And many of y'all know what it means to be a soldier, right? Come on now. You've been a soldier for wrong things. I'm calling you to be a righteous soldier now. We can do this together. We're going to talk about some crazy things. The enemy we fight, the equipment we got to put on, the sort of endurance we have to have. Guys, what if here at the Oaks, we decided that God was going to raise up a national group of men from the city, for the city, who are going to do God's business on behalf of those. We're going to become real soldiers, not punks, not kidding. I'm not lying. I'm a soldier for Christ, and there's no difference between me and a Marine or anybody else. I make the same vows. I'm committed to the same things. What if we, the brothers here, just a handful of us, not all of us, guys, if you ain't ready, don't play. This is a brief time. If you ain't ready, stay why don't you come? I kid you not. Those of y'all who are ready to serve Christ with your whole heart, I call you out right now. I'm not calling your friend, I'm calling you. This is what we're going to do this weekend. We get a chance to look at what it means to be that kind of man, those kind of men. And if God took a nucleus of us in San Diego and LA and Fresno, in the little old sleepy town where I'm from, Wichita, Kansas, where the cows chew slow. Little old places all over this country raised up the most solid, disciplined, hungry group of soldiers that this world has ever known. We can make history in North America. That's what these guys are going to do. That's what this movement is going to do. So guys, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to look at, what it means to really become a major player in the war of the world. And I salute you. For those of you who are really committed to the Lord, who will make great and bold moves for Christ this weekend, guys, there's something intimate and sweet when a man does business alone with God. Nobody can enter into that. It's a sacred temple. And quite honestly, I respect y'all too much to sort of insult you. I'm not going to shout you out, try to talk you into nothing. There's something really special when a man gets serious with himself. When you determine that you're going to be something in order that Christ can use you to do something. There's something really godly, there's something sacred about that. Make me want to kneel, make me want to pray. I've been praying that dozens of us will make this commitment tonight. Guys, don't do it, just listen. If you don't have to believe nothing. Be skeptical, be cautious, but in the end, be decisive. Make up your mind about what you're going to be. And when you do, join those of us who intend on going behind enemy lines and getting us some civilians about it. We'll see who's still standing when the dust settles. I salute you all in the name of the great King who's called us to war. We're going to do it this weekend. Bob, where you at?